Hello and welcome to the next episode of Build Your Own R2D2. Now you may remember 2 videos ago I promised that we'll be doing the lightsaber in the following video, and then 1 week ago I apologized for not doing the lightsaber in that video even though I promised to do it 2 videos ago. Well, now in this video I am finally going to be doing the lightsaber in this video. For some reason they took a 2 issue gap between the parts of building the lightsaber casing and the actual lightsaber itself. I don't know why, but that is the way it's happened. But that doesn't matter because we're building a lightsaber in this video, which is super exciting. All the parts you need for the lightsaber come in issues 40 and 41. So if you are looking to build another replica, maybe to display, or I don't know, for whatever reason you want just a single lightsaber on its own, make sure you pick up 2 or 3 or 4 copies of issues 40 and 41, because these are the only issues you'll need for the lightsaber parts. So without further ado, let's put together Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Okay, so here are all the parts of the lightsaber all together. The parts we get in issue 40 are under my hand now, and the parts we get in issue 41 are under my hand now as well. There are other parts that come in issue 40. Well, there is one other part anyway. It's the blue part of R2D2's leg, which you can't do much with at the moment. You just kind of fit it together through the holes, and there's no screws yet to attach it in place. So yeah, that's all you do with the leg. The main focus of this video is going to be the lightsaber, of course. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I have already gone ahead and started building it. These 2 metal cylinder parts here, they come separately with issue 41, and you affix them in with glue. Now they are very small, as you can see, so I didn't want to do that on camera, so I did that off camera. But you just fit them into these 2 kind of cylinder cutout holes here, so you have a little bit of metal sticking out either end. And this is the first part that we'll need to build the lightsaber. So before I get started, I just want to say make sure you have some super glue ready, because you will be needing super glue to build this lightsaber. Any kind of super glue that works with metal and plastic will do. So let's move all these pieces to aside for now, and we just need these parts here. This part with the 2 cylinder bits, and the bottom of the lightsaber with the belt fastener there as well. You'll see that there is a hole cut out there for this cylinder part, and that is exactly how you affix it together. You just line it up and push it in like that. Now it does say in the instructions to super glue it. It fits in there okay, but of course it does come out. So I'm just going to go and glue this in, and when that's done, you have the bottom of the lightsaber looking like this. Now I really like this metal part. I really like the machine work on it. There are little grooves in the metal, which is quite hard to see on camera, but there's slight little grooves that is slightly textured. I wonder if you can hear. Hold on, let me just hold this to the mic. Can you hear that noise? It's kind of grooved, and it makes a noise when you run your fingernail over it. Yeah, really like it. Really well machined. The attention to detail is great. These parts here are flawless. There's no kind of machine damage at all, or machine offcuts or anything like that. So yeah, very nicely made bottom of the lightsaber, has to be said. So that is that part all done. The next part you'll need is this part here, which again is machined the same way with those ridges. It's made of metal as well, and you see there are 2 holes here for screws. What you'll need to do is get this piece here, and and this piece has kind of like a curve to fit over the circular part of this part. Very nice indeed. Again, the machinery is brilliant. It all fits together seamlessly, and you just screw it into these big screw holes here with some silver screws. And again, it fits very nicely, no problems at all there. And they are sunk enough in so that they don't stick out for this next part, which is this gold and black part here. This is made of metal, and you see it's got 3 tabs there for these holes here. and you just push it in there. Ooh. Line them up properly first before you start pushing them in. There we go. And they just clip in rather satisfyingly like this. Oh, come on. There we go. Look at that. Very nice indeed. Hardly any seam line as well. Very nice. Now again, you could attach super glue to that part if you want to, but that is fairly secure. It really clicked in there with a nice satisfying click. Yeah, and I love that. Really love that. I love the contrast between the silver and the painted gold and black there. Really very nice indeed. Now you may have guessed it by this little hole here. This attaches to the part that we've already done, the bottom of the lightsaber. And you see I've already attached the glue here. And you just line it up and push it on there like that. Make sure it's all in. There's some excess glue coming out there, so I just need to go shift that. There we go. There's the excess glue removed. And we have the bottom of the lightsaber looking like this now. All metal apart from that plastic part. All very nice indeed. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, looking gorgeous. I love the way it catches the light. Really, really nice piece this. Very nice indeed. Okay, so the next part you'll need is this part here. I'll show it to you in just a moment, but I have just put glue onto it. You attach it into that hole there. That part there all fits in like that. And I just wanted to attach it before before the glue's set. And yeah, this is gorgeous. This part is plastic, black plastic, I think, with silver paint. You can see the difference between the paint and the metal there. It is a flat silver. It's not ridged like the metal is or anything like that, but it still looks exquisite, has to be said, and that is what the lightsaber looks at this stage. Just a couple more things to do now on this lightsaber, and they involve these two pieces here, and they also involve this screw here, which has got kind of the tapered part at the tip there, and then the rest is just flat metal, as you can see there. So what you do is you get, let me make sure I get this right, you get this metal part here, which again is machined to perfection. Those circles are exquisite, really, really nice. And you just pop the screw into there like that, so it dangles out the bottom there. You then get this gold part, which is plastic, black plastic with gold paint, and you put it this way and just push that through there like that. Now, there you go. Just push it in there with the screwdriver. You'll see it's got the tapered part coming out the bottom, or it will have if I didn't hold it upside down. You see it comes out there, and then of course you've guessed it, you just position it with this part here into this screw hole there, line it all up and just screw it in. And when that is all done, your lightsaber is all done. Look at that. That is beautiful. I really, really like the design of, well, all the lightsabers really, but I do like this design because it is different. You can kind of tell it's made up of many different random parts. With Darth Vader's lightsaber, it's kind of this mass of black. With Anakin Skywalker's and Luke Skywalker's blue saber, again, it's got like this really solid feel, but this one, you know, it's got this part here, this part here, this part here. I'm sure they all mean stuff, but I'm not really a lightsaber buff, so I don't know what they all mean. But yeah, looks exquisite. Looks very, very nice indeed. Really, really like that. I think I might actually pick up issues 40 and 41 again. I didn't think I would, but I think that on a little display base, so if you do make display bases, let me know, would be a nice kind of just a little feature. It is a half scale, of course, to go with the half scale R2D2, but you can kind of still hold it and pretend it's like a, yeah, you can kind of get a feel of it still, which is pretty nice. I feel like I'm waffling, but that is the lightsaber all done. And that is the end of this video. Actually, no, it's not the end of this video because there is one more thing we need to do. And that is to bring this bit back, which of course is the lightsaber holder. I haven't got any kind of testing for the mechanics yet, so it can't go up and down, but we can put the lightsaber into the tubing. Ooh, it is a little scratchy. I'm not sure I like that. Maybe I could pad these parts here, because if I bring this out, oh, it's scratchy again. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Maybe I could take these parts off actually and just pad them here so that they're not scraping against the lightsaber. Of course, I might just leave the lightsaber out. But yeah, that is what the lightsaber looks like in the holder. And if I just bring in the dome piece here, I'm hesitating because I'm not entirely sure. I don't know entirely. I'm not entirely sure where this is going to go. It's got 2 connecting holes there. Oh, that was horrible. So it is quite loose in there. I think it will attach somewhere like that. So it sticks right down and come out of that hole there. That makes sense to me. And actually, yeah, that's where it pops up, because if this is the eye part, it pops up from there. So yeah, it'll go from there. But we're not attaching this to the dome yet. We're just left with the lightsaber as is. We haven't even got, like I say, the battery pack together to test this yet, so I can't even do that. But yeah, look at that. It's absolutely stunning. Really, really happy with that. It's making me want to collect half-scale lightsabers, because I think that would be quite a nice display piece, especially if they're made like this. Maybe this is DeAgostini's way of throwing out new ideas. Maybe if the hype and the feedback from this lightsaber is fantastic, they'll start doing kind of a, I don't know, 50 run, well, maybe not 50 because I don't think there's 50 lightsabers, but a good 25, maybe a yearly run, 1 lightsaber a week model kit. That would be great. Cost tenner each. That would be fantastic. I'm just giving you ideas, DeAgostini, to take our money. Just giving them away. I'm going to move away the dome, actually. I'm going to make the final shot just this lightsaber, because it is worth it. It is beautiful, and I really hope that you have thought this video was worth it and beautiful as well. That's a bit of a tenuous link, but I don't care. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really hope you'll join me in 2 weeks' time, where no doubt we'll be looking at R2D2's leg once again. So until then, guys, take care. Bye-bye.